Peace, peace, peace. It's been a while since we made a video. Baphomet, Baphomet. What's kind of on my mind is, let's just keep it real. You know, we all want to be loved in this lifetime. We always want to have a mate and have a partner because the masculine and the feminine, you know, principles. We have to get in touch with our masculinity and our feminine energy. And Baphomet represents the perfect person. You see the breast. Oh, I can go on with Baphomet all day long. Shouts out to Brother Panic and shouts out to Rob Blackstone. Learn out the Baphomet because this used to be what they so-called the devil. That's where they get their devil from. So this is Kundalini coming out of Baphomet. The goat head, which are attributes of an animal and human characteristics. The breast, the titties, represents we all have breast, masculine and the feminine. The stake, the serpentine, which represents Kundalini. This is the perfection of man, of human being, because we're all in touch with our masculine and feminine principles. So, with that said, the point I'm trying to make is that we're all not meant to be with people that, you know, we're supposed to be with. You know, we're all looking for love. We're all looking for happiness. Like Al Green, love and happiness. But sometimes we're all meant to be alone. And we're not meant to be with a spouse or a partner. You dig? About 7 or 8 years ago, I've been torn up. Probably be depressed because a woman didn't want nothing to do with me. But today, I'm content in that. Because I reversed that shit. However, let me say that. I reversed that shit because the woman needs me. And why do I say the woman needs me? Not the black woman needs me. But to be equal to everybody, you white folks, if you want to get off of this plane, just like I described in my video with Judy K. King, you better become the complete person and get with a nigga or a wigger. That's the closest thing you're going to do. Because there's a difference between mankind, and human. Human was made from the cosmos, from the outer space, the outer darkness. Mankind was man-made. So who is mankind? Do the math. Because I'm not from no mankind. Trust me. And I didn't come from no fucking monkeys either. So, with that said, we're from the cosmos. So we're worrying about who's going to be voted into the fucking White House, who's going to be in Congress, who's going to pass legislation to help black people. Only person that's going to help black people is you get in touch with yourself. Baphomet, Baphomet. Baphomet represents the perfect person. Even though some of you motherfuckers might be scared by seeing this, Baphomet. Baphomet is a representation of myself and you niggas, and I know I've got some white folks, shouts out to them, who watch my videos. But to be the complete person, this is where you have to be. And I'm not sad. You know, everybody wants to be happy. But if it's not in your heart, you're not going to be happy. Why do you think Jesus always points to the fucking heart? He points to the heart because if your heart ain't in it, you ain't in it. So that's what it's all about. So all these excuses that, oh, my life is in shambles, blah, blah, blah. You hear every goddamn excuse that you hear for people who don't want to be in relationships. But This is the relationship that you have to get to be the complete person. Baphomet. Baphomet. Kundalini rising. That's your aura. The star represents your third eye, which is the aura. Takes it out. Again, the breast. We all have the breast. This is all about basically learning your chakra energies from your lower to your higher self. And that's where we all need to be at, is learning our higher self. We all start at a lower point sometimes. We all begin at the lower point, but it's all about beginning to rise to your higher self. So, regardless if you're scared of this motherfucker or not, if you're scared, you need to get off of this video. But Baphomet does not exist. Baphomet is a representation of you. Okay? Representation of you. And I'm going to say you as black people. Not to disrespect my white folks, because if you become niggers, a nigga, niggers don't bother me, but you will get knocked the fuck out if you say that punk shit around me. And I know some homeboys who wouldn't blink twice. But again, this is the representation of the perfect person, Baphomet. This is nothing to be scared of. Not nothing. Your wings, you fly away in freedom. I've had several dreams that I've been pushed off of buildings and I thought I was going to die in the middle of my dream, and I just wound up floating like a feather. Why? Because it's not time for me to die, and it's also taking me back to my subconscious. The subconscious mind rules all. When you get those downloads, you'll be able to know your next step. But first, you have to know your history first. But there's no reason to be scared of Baphomet. But going back to my point is that we all want to be happy. We all want to be loved. We all want to have somebody in our life. But it's not meant for everybody to have a spouse. Including, it's not meant for everybody to have kids. And people say, Birdman Jr., how can you say that? Because why would you want to send a child into this fucking bullshit right now? For real. For real. I had a vasectomy in 2011. Would I bring a child into this earth to this day? Got me fucked up. And I told myself I wasn't going to cuss. I say that shit on every video, but fuck it. You got me fucked up bringing a child into this fucking hellhole. And I want to go to heaven and I want to go to hell. Motherfucker, you in hell right now. But hell is a mental condition. You know what I'm saying? Hell is a mental condition. So both of my parents and my grandparents were cremated and fired. So does that mean they were going to hell? Because they were some of the sweetest people I ever known, including my mother. So you think my mother is going to hell? What black people do is go to spirit world. We have everlasting life. Where's my book at? Great Balls of Fire. It tells you. Where's my other book at? Melanin. The Key to Freedom. Just because all you black folks got some melanin in them, think that's going to save your ass. And it will help you in the long run. But if you're not tapped into the melanin and you don't know what the melanin can do for you, I mean, you just might as well be what Lex Luthor showing Superman the kryptonite and melt because you don't know what to do. Same way with your melanin. With this COVID-19, you have melanin, black people, black man, black woman. Anybody that has black in them has that melanin that they can shake off this coronavirus. For you white folks, unless you trace your genetics and find some nigga in you, then you can talk to me, and then you might have a way out of this shit. But I'm not sugarcoating shit no more. These videos are gonna come to you raw and uncut because I would be doing a disservice to my ancestors sugarcoating shit. You feel me? And this little video is going a little bit longer than expected. But I've got a whole slew of deities, and my teachers who've taught me this information have their altars and have their deities set up. But Baphomet is what I wanted to show you. And I remember one time somebody coming over to my house and seeing this Baphomet sign, but she was intrigued. She was intrigued. I'm not used to seeing people having Baphomet in their house. Yeah, motherfucker, because this is the complete individual of Baphomet. And people would run like hell when they would see Baphomet. But I am Baphomet. I am Baphomet. And every day I'm working on these attributes of Baphomet to become the perfect person. You feel me? So, once again, this is a black planet. Just because you got Joe Biden and Donald Trump running around here getting votes and wanting people to get them in office, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Because they have to answer to a power that's outside of them. We've always said there's a power outside of you that will help you. That is called the spirit world. That is called your ancestors. This is what this book, Great Balls of Fire, by Judith K. King, states, is that we have everlasting life. Everlasting life is for black people. Let me say that again. It's for black people. White people, you were created on the earthly plane. On the earthly plane. And that's no disrespect. No disrespect. Some people would disrespect your fucking asses. I have biracial kids, but my biracial kids know who their fucking lineage comes from. So they know their history too. But I'm going to keep showing this Baphomet because this is what you niggas need to be comparing yourself to. Are you doing the work? Are you becoming the perfect person in humanity? Because we all have one shot at this. One shot. One shot. Baphomet is a proof of that. But I am Baphomet. I'm all the deities that I have in my household. Every deity. Every deity is an attribute of me. Oshun, Ogun, Shango, Terra, Kali, Osiris, Isis, Heru. All of them is nigger shit. Medusa, Pan, Ganesha, Lakshmi, Vishnu are all nigger shit. So, for you white people to get off this plane because you were created here. I'm going to say that again. You were created here. We are cosmic beings. We rise from the cosmos. Go research the Olmecs. No disrespect. I'm tired of sugarfooting around and tiptoeing and walking on eggshells to you motherfuckers. This is a black planet. Baphomet. Baphomet. Black ass planets. And these niggas are cutthroats in the spirit world. But some of the spirit world hate you niggas too. Okay? I'm gonna say that again. Some of the people in the spirit world hate you niggas too. So I tell these motherfuckers I need them on command. Because if you study astrology, as the great Sister Myra said, two opposites make holistic, which is God. So you have opposites. Like the song Opposites Attract. Paula Abdul motherfucking bitch knew what she was talking about. Opposites do attract. Just because you got one person working on a soup kitchen and you got another person working on auto mechanics, you bring two of those together, at the end of the day, that's talent. One person has their sect, the other person has their sect. But at the end of the day, you meet up and become holistic. And see, that's what you niggas don't understand. Holistic means God. Go get your reading from Sister Myra. Go get your reading from Rob Blackstorm. Go get your reading from the Rogue the Titan. You know what I'm saying? Go get your reading from Brother Panic. Go get your reading from a lot of these elders who I pay homage to. But it's not my job to give a fuck. I give a fuck about my family. I give a fuck about me. And for the rest of you motherfuckers that want to fuck with the programming, because I'm going to tell you what, Jim Crow Joe Biden in office, you motherfuckers better be ready. And all y'all talk shit about Donald Trump. And like I said, I've got no dog in the race. Not at all. But I'll tell you what, if you're shaking your dice for Joe Biden, you might as well be that nigga on Harlem Nights. Oh, craps, shit. Come on, Six, with your funky ass. You're crapped out. You'll crap out with any president. You'll crap out with any president. But I'm not going to sit here and talk about who's done what for us. But I'm talking about you. To become the perfect person, you better follow these motherfucking attributes, you dig? Because it took me a little while, and the light bulb finally went off. So, peace, power, blessings, and prosperities. Shouts out to the master teachers. Shouts out to the elders. Peace.